Indiana Fever versus Connecticut Sun. The stakes arrive early and loudly in Uncasville. Indiana enters at 7-5, sitting third in the Eastern Conference and firmly in the thick of the race behind New York and Atlanta. Connecticut, at 2-12, occupies the bottom spot in the conference and desperately needs momentum before the gap widens further. On paper, the matchup leans heavily toward Indiana, with the Fever carrying a commanding 76.4% win probability and nearly every major statistical edge. But divisional games have a way of testing assumptions, and for Connecticut, this is an opportunity to make a statement against one of the conference's rising contenders. Indiana's profile is built on offensive balance and pace. The Fever average 90.3 points per game compared to Connecticut's 78.1, while also shooting a stronger 44.6% from the field versus 40.0%. Indiana holds a slight edge from three-point range, 32.6% to 29.4%, and is significantly better at the foul line, converting 83.3% compared to Connecticut's 65.6%. The Fever also generate more assists, 21.2 to 18.4, indicating cleaner ball movement and a more connected offensive structure. Kelsey Mitchell leads Indiana with 20.4 points per game on 45.8% shooting and 80.7% from the line. Caitlin Clark adds 19.9 points and a team-high 8.1 assists, while Aliyah Boston contributes 17.4 points, 8.2 rebounds, 50.4% shooting, 1.1 steals, and 1.3 blocks. Connecticut counters with Anissa Morrow, who averages 12.3 points and an elite 10.9 rebounds. Brittany Griner matches Morrow's scoring at 12.8 points while shooting 54.5%, and Sanya Rivers directs the offense with 3.7 assists per game. Defensively, Indiana averages 6.8 steals and 4.3 blocks, while Connecticut produces 8.0 steals and 4.2 blocks. The defining theme is clear: Indiana's high-powered, efficient offense versus Connecticut's effort to disrupt rhythm through activity and defensive pressure. Recent form only strengthens Indiana's case. The Fever have won 3 of their last 5, including a 114-106 overtime thriller against Chicago and a road victory over Washington. Their losses came against strong competition in New York and Portland, but they continue to score efficiently and push tempo. Connecticut has dropped 4 of its last 5. Losses to Toronto, New York, Chicago, and Atlanta exposed offensive inconsistency, though an 84-81 win over Los Angeles showed the Sun can compete when their defense forces mistakes and controls the glass. Indiana enters with confidence. Connecticut enters searching for stability. The marquee duel centers on Mitchell and Morrow. Mitchell is the game's most explosive scorer, averaging 20.4 points while stretching defenses with perimeter shooting and efficient shot creation. Her ability to score at all 3 levels forces constant defensive adjustments. Morrow attacks differently, using physicality, relentless rebounding, and interior activity to impact the game. She averages 12.3 points and 10.9 rebounds, giving Connecticut a second-chance engine that keeps possessions alive. Clark's playmaking adds another layer to Indiana's attack, while Rivers must balance floor leadership with defensive pressure to keep Connecticut competitive. The contrast is striking. Indiana thrives through spacing, pace, and shot creation. Connecticut relies on toughness, rebounding, and grinding possessions into uncomfortable battles. The tactical battle favors Indiana. The Fever score more efficiently, move the ball better, and possess multiple creators capable of generating offense late in the shot clock. Connecticut's best path is controlling rebounds, forcing turnovers, and slowing the pace. If Morrow and Griner can establish an interior presence, the Sun can shorten the game and keep pressure on Indiana's half-court execution. However, Indiana's combination of Clark's distribution, Mitchell's scoring punch, and Boston's interior efficiency creates matchup problems across every level of the floor. The key X factor is three-point shooting. If Indiana reaches its normal offensive rhythm, Connecticut may struggle to keep pace. If the Sun force a physical, possession-by-possession contest, the margin tightens considerably. After analyzing both teams, my first pick for this match is Indiana Fever winner. Indiana's offensive efficiency, superior shot-making, and balanced scoring attack should eventually separate them from a Connecticut team still searching for consistency. The Sun's rebounding and defensive activity will create stretches of resistance, but over 40 minutes, the Fever's depth of playmakers and scoring versatility provide the decisive edge. Expect Indiana to control the tempo, win the efficiency battle, and leave Connecticut with too many possessions spent chasing the game. My second pick for this match is total over 166.5.